Alright YouTube, what's up? I got a Hieratic discussion video for you. I'm going to discuss about like 15 cards, maybe 20, I don't know. And cards I think you should run in your deck, people don't run, not standard stuff. So, alright, let's start.
Alright. So we had to raise the camera to get his face in because he's kind of tall.
Yeah.
But here we go. We should be ready to go here.
Alright, first things first. Triple Vortex Trooper. I also made a deck profile, so check that out. See the whole deck, some other stuff. But Triple Vortex Trooper. Alright, this card's so much better than Card D in so many different ways. Card D, he reads like you can't special summon the turn you summon him, you tribute, draw 2 cards, and then your turn's over. So basically, if you don't have any back row to support the fact that you're going to have nothing on your field, you're just fucked, because that's stupid. Why would you even want to do that? Sure, you get to draw 2 cards, but in this format, people are just going to OTK you anyway, so why even bother just leaving your field open and if you don't even have anything? And you can't even use the 2 cards you draw that turn. So I'd rather... The thing that's good about Vortex Trooper is if you have a Tefnuit in hand, they have a monster, and you special Tefnuit and normal summon this. And if you have like your normal dragons in your hand, you want those in your deck. So you just want to put those back in, shuffle them, draw 2 cards, and hopefully they'll be better. Hopefully you don't redraw the normal dragons, but they probably will be better. So that's a lot better. Hopefully you'll have a Sue in your hand already, or you'll draw a Sue, or a Hieratic Seal of Convocation, all those different things. He also gives you access to level rank 3 Exceed summoning, which is very unlikely that you're going to normal summon 2 of these, like in the same thing, because mostly people are going to just destroy it, but and then if it's destroyed, you draw 1 card. So throwing it out there isn't even that dangerous. Oh, sure, it has 0 attack, but you're plussing off of him either way. It's kind of like having nothing on your field, pretty much like Card D, because he's got 0 attack. But I mean, he's destroyed. You draw a card, and if you have Dark Hole in your hand, and you just summon him, and then you shouldn't be watching a video during that. Anyway.
Turn that shit down.
Just stop watching a video. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. People being stupid watching videos while we're trying to make a video. I don't even understand.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Yeah, so, and then maybe they can't even destroy it. Maybe they get a shit hand, and then next turn it to defense, and you can just, keep it there in defense, and they'll destroy it eventually. Or if you have Dark Hole and they have a bunch of shit, you summon this, they can't stop it, you shuffle in, draw 2 cards, Dark Hole, draw another card, and go off and do some shit. So that's Vortex Trooper. He's really good, better than Card D. Next, Double Hieratic Dragon of Gebeb. You don't want to run 3, that clogs it up a little bit too much, but he's kind of like a Sure of the Blue Flame. When he destroys a monster by battle, you special summon 1 Dragon-type normal monster from your deck or grave, and make its attack and defense 0. And then when it's tributed, you have to special summon a Hieratic normal monster. So that sucks. I never go off of that part of his effect. But the fact that he can special summon a normal dragon from the deck, it might as well be. Like you destroy a monster by battle with him, and then tribute him for Sue, and then Exceed for Photon Strike Bouncer, and then they go, and then they're fucked. So he's really good. He also allows rank 4 Exceed summoning for Queen Dragoon Jin, and that's really good. But yeah, he's still good. He's an 1800 beater who special summons stuff, and then usually what I special summon is this card, Flammable Guard, another tech I run. Level 1, Dragon type, normal Dragon tuner with 2000 defense, 100 attack. So you want to pop a monster, or not pop a monster, destroy a monster by battle with him, special summon this out in like defense or something just in case they somehow get rid of your other guy, and then special summon out, you can get out Cataster, or you could even get out, like Magical Android or something else, stuff like that. And it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. I think this card is amazing because it allows you to synchro in a format that's mostly Exceed summoning, and that's just crazy because that's something no one's going to be expecting. And if you go Bryanak is still an amazing card, and you could still win games with that card. That was it for the monsters. There's some synchros I'll show you too. But alright, spells, Triple Lance. I don't see people run it really. I saw like a guy. I was mirror matching a guy, and he tries to double off Photon Strike Bouncers, and I'm like, Lance Heroes, and he's like, fuck, why don't I run that in my deck? So I was like, why wouldn't you run this in your deck? Because of that very reason, people are going to double off. There's always going to be things that can get over it, like Chaos Dragons, and Gebeb in this deck with this is really good, and if you're trying to go off with your loop, you're going to want to have this for protection because people run Bottomless and all that shit, and Torrential. So you're just going to want to Lance, and then if they Torrential and they had shit on their field and you Lance, then that's just a plus for you. It's like, that. Just run this card. Lance is good in almost every single deck. So yeah. Triple 1 Day of Peace. Alright, this card. People wouldn't really be expecting this in any other deck besides like Chainburn, but in Hieratic, you really, honestly, you draw bad a lot. Like, it happens. You'll draw like 2 Sues, a Nebthet, and like maybe a Torrential maybe if you're lucky, and an MST. So you draw that, and then maybe you'll draw this, and you 1 Day of Peace, draw something, and maybe it's pretty good, and maybe you might not be able to go off with it until the next turn or something, but you're not going to take damage from anything. So with all the OTK decks in this format right now, with Inzectors, Windups, Chaos Dragons, not really Dino Rabbit can OTK, and Hieratics themselves, you just want to make sure you're alive for the next turn, and this ensures that unless they Dark Bribe it or some other shit, which I don't even know why they bother Dark Bribing this. No one really does, because they want to draw a card too, so no one Dark Bribes it and then doesn't realize, okay, if I open up with 1 Day of Peace and I don't summon any of my Hieratic shit, but I have the ability to go for an OTK the next turn, they're not going to be expecting me to be running Hieratics. They're going to be like, oh, he's running like, what, Chainburn or some shit? I don't even know what he's running. Or like an Exodia deck thing. This is good. So yeah, that is my rant about that. Next for traps, double skill drain. There was some guy who I saw, he had like he's like, oh, people, Hieratics, blah, 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 skill drain, this and this. I'm like, yeah, of course, that's obvious. I mean, anybody who, I'm sure somewhat everybody who's thought about Hieratics has thought about skill drain in the deck, but no one seems to actually be doing it. I'm doing it, I'm trying it out, it's working pretty alright. I mean, it's good, like, I really think it's good, but I think it's better to side, this is a better side card, I honestly think. But I don't know what to put in right now. I'll probably put like some Solemn Warnings or something, I don't know. But this is still a really good card, because with Inzectors and Dino Rabbit, this kills them, really. It hurts them a lot. And it's just really good. That was main deck shit that a lot of people don't run, so that's that rant. Inzector, Exabeetle, people have been slowly starting to realize how good this is in Hieratics. But you just, this is for when they have a big ass Shining on their field, or any big monster with more than like 3,000 attack points. This is how you're gonna, this is your out. And then you get rid of it and then stick a Gaia Dragon right on top of it. And you just send it to the grave, so if they have any effect that when it's destroyed, blah, 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 no. Just send it to the grave and avoid everything. Exabeetle's amazing. And then these are the 4 synchros that I run. They're pretty, I mean, standard stuff. I mean, Brynac, kind of a, you know, he's really good still. He's got 2,700 attack, so that's why I run him. Catastor, he's really good. Any deck that can run him should. And then Ancient Fairy Dragon is just kind of in there just in case they have something big out there and I want to defend. Or if they're running Dark Wolves. That's the only other thing. So that's my Hieratic discussion rant video. I hope you learn a lot from this. I hope you understand that this is better than Card D, because it is. And it's also $1 for 3 of them, and not, you know, fucking $200 for 3 for a shitty ass card like Card D. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you think I'm a dumbass or something. But see you later.
See ya.